On days like this, Sweden can seem nothing less than a Nordic paradise. Scandinavia is usually around the top spots when it comes to quality of life and happiness. But not far from this bathing spot in Malmö, another side of Sweden showed itself, when a young mother was shot dead on a quiet street in the middle of the morning as she held her baby in her arms, and as the father fled bullets meant for him. This death in 2019 was just one of many, a list of dead that has spiralled out of control in 2021, and made peaceful Sweden the worst country in Europe for murder by the gun. In Stockholm alone, there have been 85 shootings and 19 killings just this year.
Just in the last 3 weeks, we've had 3 murders in this small area. Yesterday, next to the swimming pool, someone was shot in an attempted murder and thankfully survived. This is an area where people have had enough of deadly crime.
The area is Tensta, a suburb of the capital. A 21-year-old and a 19-year-old were shot and killed here on August 16th. Today, police carry out a control on a group of young men, who tell us afterwards they're tired of the treatment, calling it a show of power. But the law seems to be running out of ideas. Reinforcements have been called into Stockholm. They're needed elsewhere too. Bombings are also on the increase. On September 28th, around 20 people were taken to hospital after an explosion in Gothenburg.
You see the really pretty pictures like on Instagram. It's like what people think about Sweden. And then you have the ugly underbelly. We did everything. We did international drug smuggling, we did shootings, knifings.
It can be hard to keep up. The papers have reports of shootings and bombings almost every day. A 12-year-old girl was caught in the crossfire and killed outside a petrol station last year. This year, a man was shot dead as he ate lunch at a restaurant. In Gothenburg, a policeman killed. Up to mid-September, there were 234 shootings in Sweden this year.
At first, people reacted, what's happening here? But now we see it becoming normalized. People don't think so much about the shooting that's happened today because they know that there's likely to be another shooting tomorrow.
NUUR also lost a childhood friend in a shooting 2 years ago. He believes a solution could be found down south in Malmö, specifically the Rosengård estate, birthplace of Zlatan Ibrahimovic and often a symbol of criminality in Sweden.
They don't shoot people there anymore right now.
Glenn Sjögren is one of the leaders of a program called Sluta Skjut, Stop Shooting, an import from the US. It calls in gang members to meet police, social workers and victims' families, warns them of relentless focus on their group if they shoot anyone or bomb anything, and offers them a way out.
We have quite a lot of defectors from these gangs because they are tired of shootings as well. Rosengård is quite a good area and we had less crimes than we had in many years.
In 2017, there were 65 shootings and 7 deaths in Malmö. This year to August, 12 shootings and 1 death, maybe at least partly due to Sluta Skjut. But with an open border through Europe into Denmark and across the bridge to Malmö, the flood of weapons into Sweden is still claiming lives.
Is it easy to get guns in Sweden?
Yeah, it's really easy, yeah. Mostly from former Soviet countries or Serbia. Because of EU, we get a real open borders.
In Stockholm, an organisation called Passus here at Fryshuset, which also houses a school and after-school sports, tries to make demand for weapons go down as well by helping gang members leave their criminal life.
Everybody's going around nowadays with a gun because they want to stay safe. Do this instead and be safe. Instead of being in prison 1 year and 6 months and doing what those people say, come to us and do what we said, and I promise you, you're going to get a better life.
Mohamed Noor believes suburbs like Tensta need to be thought of as part of so-called normal Sweden.
I don't want the shootings that affect us here or in Rosengård to start up in other areas of Sweden. What I want is that everyone to feel that these areas are also Swedish land and that they react just as hard in terms of decisions and opinion. That's the panic that I want.
Sweden is already reacting in other ways. After becoming the country's third largest party at the 2018 elections, the right-wing Sweden Democrats are making crime their focus alongside immigration ahead of next year's vote. They say the increase in shootings is one result of Sweden's decades-long liberal approach to its borders.
A report in August showed people with foreign backgrounds were at least twice as likely to be crime suspects.
The linking of those two issues has been resisted by the centre-left government. While that debate rages, getting young people away from the gangs has taken on a deadly urgency.